What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to See You Off for YouTube channel. Starting the video a little bit differently this week because I'm talking to you currently 12 o'clock, 7 hours before kickoff, giving you a little bit of a preview of the game. It's going to be a massive game at Valley Parade, 20,000 fans, 2,500 Cumbrians in there. Unbelievable, really. But two sets of fans that are one of the best in the league. Bradford are brilliant. Our fans have been great as well, as always. And two teams that, they came to our spot. It finished 1-0 to us in a very tight game, and then it was 0-0 at Valley Parade. I mean, I'd take that in the playoffs. But, a very, very close two games between ourselves and Bradford. And I think that this one will be no different. I think it will be a tough game. On your screen is the team that I would start with. We've got Thomas Horry, Corey Whelan, Paul Huntington, Ben Barkley, Jordan Gibson, Jack Armour, Owen Moxon, Callum Guy, Alfie McCalmont, and then Ryan Edmondson and Tristan Dennis. I'd like to see Edmondson get a go because he's been really good the last few games. I think he provides us with something a little bit different. I started Jordan Gibson as the right wing back. I think Gibson always performs against these lot, and he's proved himself in that right wing position. Right wing back position, Ben Barkley into centre back. I don't like him as a right back or a right wing back personally. I prefer him in the middle of that defence. I'd have him in there in that back three. That does mean Corey Whelan would start on the left hand side of defence. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of that, but I think Corey Whelan can do a job. And I'd have Callum Guy as sort of a sitting midfielder with Moxon and McCalmont with the creativity. And then hopefully Dennis and Edmondson can show why. They're two of our top goal scorers this season, Dennis especially. But that's what I would start with. I think it's going to be a tough game. It really will be. But my prediction is a 1-1 draw, and I would just like really for us to not lose. If we draw and bring it to Brunton Park, great. If we're in a winning position and bringing it to Brunton Park, great. If we lose, then we have to, the job's bigger. So for me, just avoid defeat tonight, bring them to Brunton Park next Saturday, and then it's all to play for. That's what I would do. But I'll quickly now transition from 12 o'clock to after the game. And there we go, that's the game then. What a game it was. A really, really good game of football. Two really good teams. Bradford defended really well. I'll give them that. They defended really well. I actually thought we were the better team overall. First and second half. Second half and maybe a bit more even, but I thought we had the better chances. But how did we not score? How did we not score in that game? Honestly, I can't believe we couldn't score. I really, really could not believe we haven't scored in that game. Okay, so let's get into it then. It was a good game. About 15-20 minutes in, Moxon had a good free kick. Great ball in, Barkley with a good header. Great save from their keeper. And Joe Garner had a good effort, which was actually, it was a free kick for handball, but it was Preston-esque, if you know what I'm talking about. A really good shot from him off the crossbar. And then is it Jamie Walker for them, put them 1-0 up in basically a long ball from the goalkeeper, a couple of flicks on, and then through on goal, and he scored, and it's 1-0, and I didn't know where it came from. It just sort of blitzed out of nowhere, which has happened a couple of times this season for us. Our opponents have scored out of nowhere, but we really kicked on from them. We really looked a better team after we conceded that goal, and we deserved the goal. We deserved the goal in that game. We really, really did. Whelan had a back post header that he just couldn't get it on target, hit the side net, and then late on in the first half, Patrick down the wing. There's a couple of options in the box arriving late, but last season, Amari Patrick would have took them men on. He was crowded out really quickly. That's what I'm saying about Bradford's really good defending. But, last season, Amari would have took it on or played it back, and we would have scored. But fortunately, nothing came of it. And I think that's just been the story of Patrick for the last few games. I don't know what's going on with him because he's a top player, but nothing came from it. And I've got to admit that Joe Garner and Amari Patrick up top just didn't work as lively as they looked. Joe Garner spends more time lying on the floor than he does actually kicking a football, which is quite frustrating to watch at times. And Patrick just doesn't seem to have the confidence. And he's a great player. They're both good players, but We came out in the second half then. McCalmont played a great ball for Ghana. Maybe just not enough pace on it to get it through on goal. Ghana cut back and then once again crowded out by the Bradford defence. Another great corner then from Moxon. Whelan's header deflected off their defender, and again that killed the pace of the ball coming off their defender. And a good save from Harry Lewis in the end. Owen Moxon, absolute quality again tonight. Championship level player, at least. I think Moxon. We'll be very, very lucky to keep our hands on him in the summer if we go up, or even if we don't go up. He's been absolutely brilliant, but today just showed it. Live on Sky, massive game, probably the biggest game he's ever played, and then just bossed the midfield, looked really good, strong, confident, crosses into the box, brilliant every single time. Then Ryan Edmondson, Dennis came on, and for me, Edmondson needs to start next Saturday, because Ryan Edmondson changed that game for us. Ryan Edmondson, lively, getting himself about, really, really good player, Edmondson. We haven't seen a lot of him recently, but I'd like to see him start next week. Anyway, some good play from Edmo, and he got a low ball across the box after their player, Criflow, I think it was. He slipped and missed out, and then Armour just put it into the side net. And then Jack Armour played a really good ball across the box, pinpoint cross from Armour. Ryan Edmondson's header just goes over the bar, and it should have been 1-0. It should have been 1-0. I was looking and I thought, well, how is it not when in Edmondson just sort of, maybe didn't get his forehead on it, maybe it was more the top of his head and he couldn't direct the header at goalwards, but he put it over. It's unlucky, but it really should have been 1-1 at that stage. Taylor Charters came on for Callum Guy and Jordan Gibson came on for Joel Senior. And then late on in the 89th minute, Tristan Dennis went round the goalkeeper and put it into the side net, and it was just taken too wide, and maybe a cross could have been better, but it's in the moment. He doesn't have a lot of time. And unfortunately, we just couldn't find the goal. And that's how the game ended. 20,575 fans in total. Absolutely brilliant from both teams. 2,415 Carlisle fans in total. But I must say, and I know Bradford, don't like us too much or whatever, but great support from them. I thought they defended really well. They did what they needed to do at home. And brilliant away again from Carlisle. Carlisle fans are unreal. I'm glad I couldn't be there, but the fan base again unbelievable. Didn't stop singing, going crazy all game as normal. But let's turn our attention now to Saturday at 3:00 when we welcome Bradford to Brunton Park. Now I said at 12:00 today that a 1-1 would have been my preferred result. Do not lose. We've lost the game, but I tell you what, I'm confident going into that second leg. We were much the better team today, in my opinion. We really, really, I don't know how we didn't score. I can't emphasise that enough. I thought we were the better team by quite a bit. I thought there was, Bradford, as I say, they did the job. They scored, defended well, but we had chances. We had loads of chances, and if we can go out in front of 10,000 Cumbrians on Saturday behind the team, get a fast start, anything can happen in that game. Ryan Edmondson at the end of the game, going to the Carlisle fans, he's fist pumping the badge, and the passion was just there. We've just lost 1-0, and he's getting the fans G'd up. Let's go, come on! And then of course Simo doing his huddle after the game, getting all the fans riled up. 10,000 Cumbrians at least Saturday. Get a fast start, get off the blocks really quick. I'm confident. We're 1-0 down, and I'm confident going into a game. It's the playoffs. Anything can happen. We technically only need one goal to level it. So, there you go. Bradford's record at Brunton Park isn't great. So, let's take it at them. Let's get at them. And let's hopefully get a place at Wembley on the 28th of May. But for now, it's a 1-0 defeat for Carlisle. It doesn't feel like a defeat somehow. But it is. We've lost 1-0. We were the better team, I thought. All eyes on Saturday now. All eyes on Saturday, Brunton Park. And this is where home advantage is so important. So let's see how it goes. Carlisle 0, Bradford 1, the final score then, at Valley Parade in the playoff first leg. So yeah, all I can say then is safe journey to all those coming home tonight. And, hopefully your spirits aren't dampened and you can still have a good time on the way back if you're staying over, if you're getting the coach back tonight. Been a few nightmares with fans getting down there. I seen there was a bus with a flat tyre, a bus cancelled, and, fans all over the place trying to get down there. So hopefully the journey back is a bit more smooth and you can get back at a reasonable time, probably for work tomorrow. Fantastic effort from the Blues then. For a personal note from me, I just want to thank you all for the views and the likes and the support on the Don't Let Go video. It's absolutely bombed. It's been great, absolutely fantastic. I think we're on 3,000 views or something crazy like that. That is unbelievable, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support on that video. It makes all the editing and everything worthwhile to see the results like that, so thank you so much. I think that song is now more important than ever going into this second leg. We never give up and we never let go of this club, Carlisle United. But for this video, I have been CEO4, and I'll see you on Saturday for the playoff.
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.